Back to live po tayo mga kakapyut. Just hold on. But before that, before we talk about politics, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to help me get monetized on my YouTube channel. So pakinggan natin itong let us listen, let us hear the word of Mayor Magalong about the about Saldico. Saldico is the number one thief who stole the money of the Filipino people. Pakinggan natin.
Sabi ko nga, it became a...
Mayor Magalong is one of a mayor in Baguio City who have known someone taking the money from the Filipino people. So, let's continue.
Hindi mo kakayanin ng isang taon, 2 taon to investigate because it's in thousands of cases. Sabi ko nga, it became a cottage industry. Sa isang probinsya nga lang, sabi mo, isipin mo, 50 ghost projects, 40 ghost projects. O kaya undocumented na mga projects umaabot sa 9,000. Sa isang probinsya pa lang yan. Paano pa kaya sa ibang probinsya? At ang isang ng mga nakikita namin doon is, why is it na ang dumalabas sa NEP for a particular district, 1-point-something million lang ang hinihingi mo. I have the records. Or 2.5 lang sa president's budget. Then suddenly, pagkalabas doon sa GA, bakit umabot na ng mga 21 billion? And nakita namin na talagang prevalent yung doon, yung mga ghost and substandard projects sa lugar na yun. So what was the intention? No? Hindi naman tayo tanga. Nangyayari dito lumalabas na tanga ang Pilipino, kaya pabayaan mo na lang sila. Hindi na nila mapapansin yan. Nakakainsulto isipin. Nakakainsulto. Okay, balikan ko uli yung press con na yan. Nilabas. And then, suddenly, dinabi na may conflict naman ako, being the mayor, and at the same time, being a member of the ICI. By the way, I'm not a member of the commission. I'm not a commissioner there. In fact, sila nga yung gumawa ng workaround nun, na legal advisor investigator. Pero inis-out na ako doon, tinanggal na nila lahat. And then suddenly, here comes a below the belt naman na accusation na ay dahil merong project si Diskaya doon at maanumalyang tennis court. At sobra na yan. Eh, yun ang hindi ko matake. Di ba? Parang pinapalabas mo pa na korap ako. Ay, yan na, mag-aaway na tayo dyan. Ano? Sa una, sabihin mo nga, kung bulok pa ako, lalabanan ko yung mga very powerful na tao dyan. Diba? You have to make sure that you have the moral ascendancy bago mo labanan yung mga tao. Otherwise, masisira ka din. So, nonetheless, I think I struck a nerve. I don't like to, expound further. But I believe I struck a nerve or several nerves na they panic. Kaya ganun yun nangyari. So, I would like to end yung aking experience niya sa ICI. But one thing that I can say is that there's no transparency. There's no transparency whatsoever. Nakita namin yan ni Secretary Vince. Tinago lahat. No? And they are just so comfortable doing it. They're not afraid. At ito nga, lately nga, sinabi pa na yung involved na congressman dyan, si Zaldy ko, he did not abandon it. It was a sacrifice. My God! Nagdakaw ka ng bayan, para sasabihin mo, it was a sacrifice on your part. And it's not an abandonment. Ganyan na makababa yung standard natin sa Kongreso, Mr. Chair. Ganyan na ba tayo kawalang hiya ngayon? Manhid, di ba? Napaka callousness, hypocrisy. At nakaka-insulto sa mentalidad natin Pilipino. So from there, Mr. Chair, please allow me to read my position paper on why we're pursuing this blockchain initiative.
Go ahead.
This will just take about 5 minutes, Mr. Chair. Thank you for inviting me to share my perspective as a local chief executive and as someone who has consistently advocated for transparency, accountability, and integrity in public service. The core of our initiative is simple. The entire country has been in the public eye nationally and globally in another corruption scandal. And I would like to emphasize the word another, paulit-ulit, because it reflects how often we find ourselves repeating this painful cycle and how deeply rooted corruption is in our country today. It's structural, it's systemic, it's highly syndicated and well organized, Mr. Chair. Tama na. Enough is enough. Every Filipino deserves systems that are not only efficient, but also inherently trustworthy. And with that, trust must be built on systems. I would like to emphasize that trust is the cornerstone of any institution. Baguio City has made deliberate steps to use digital tools to strengthen its governance and public trust. As part of our commitment to the open government partnership, I would like to inform you, Mr. Chair, that in the entire world, there are only about 160 local government units who are members of that OGP. It's a global network wherein it follows basic principles that local government that practices transparency, accountability, and citizens' participation are more progressive in terms of growth and development. And that's the reason why us, for Baguio City, we are a member of that. We strive to be a member of that. And in the entire country, out of the 1,400, almost 1,500 local government units, there are only 4 who joined the OGP. Hindi kami natatakot. Why? Sa transparency. Wala kang ginagawang mali, hindi ka dapat matakot. And that's why we're pursuing open government policy. We're now partnering with Bayani Chain. Kita nyo itong mga napakabatang bata. Itong dalawa. Yan si Jello at si Alfred and Paul and the rest of the team. They approached me, we piggyback to sa DBM para hindi ko kami gumastos. And one thing what we told them is, make us as your value chain. Pag sinabi yung Baguio City, then maraming local government na mag-strive also at this partnership aims to strengthen public accountability, provide permanent audit trails, and promote participatory governance. And we are going to go live 2 weeks from now. Magkakaroon na ho kami or next week, magkakaroon na ho kami ng capacity building today, and we go live on October 15. Yes.
Mayor, how long was the process from sinimulan niyo yung partnership till mag-go live po kayo?
Almost 1 month, Mr. Chair.
Only 1 month?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Wow. Kasi yung titingnan mo, from a very layman's perspective, madali lang ho lahat eh. Ang pinakamahirap po is, yung mindset na, are you willing to open your, to be transparent, to be open, to open your data, all this critical information, program of work, bill of quantities, contract, yung
Hello, Blackpink. Good evening.
Yung mga yan, yung mga critical na mga designs, yung binanggit nyo kanina, technical plans, are you willing to open it up? As in the city of Baguio, we're very much
Thank you for liking my live.
With their platform, we will work on digitally recording infrastructure documents, procurement records, and the city's ordinance for permanent traceability and auditability. So lahat, Mr. Secretary, as long as it does not violate the Data Privacy Act, we're going to open it. Why blockchain technology? Because it addresses weaknesses that traditional systems cannot, and I believe this is aptly and adequately explained by the 2 other presenters. Since we
Please don't
signed
forget to
the MOA,
subscribe.
we're
Thank
preparing
you.
the necessary documents and records that will be placed in the chain. And we are also conducting knowledge sharing sessions and training for our personnel so that this innovation is not only technology driven but people driven. Kaya nilalabas na namin sa MANCOM meeting namin yan. And we are coming up also with pronouncements sa aming posts sa social media. And as I've said, both DBM and DICT started using blockchain technology in 2024. Nagpipigibag lang ho kami kay Secretary Mina Pangandaman. Thank you very much, DBM. Yeah. And thank you very much for filing the bill, Mr. Chair. Thank you very much for filing Bill 1330. All these efforts show that we're not waiting for the future. These are early steps, but they carry a very strong message. We're beginning to embed blockchain into systems because good governance should never be an exception. It should always be a way of life. So maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mayor Benji. I know we'll be
Okay.
seeing you soon.
So, the man who's speaking is mayor of Baguio City. Baguio City is also known as the best and a very beautiful city in the Philippines. He notices and he knows who are those accountable in a flood control. So he is trying to, he's waiting for the right time to speak it all out, the name and who they are. Actually, kinuha siya ni BBM. BBM took him to become part of ICI, but because Magalong is an honest person and he is not a liar, he cannot buy, money cannot buy his dignity to speak the truth. So the Bongbong Marcos or the Bangag Marcos have took him out from the ICI group. Wala na siya. He's already kicked out. Tinanggal siya. Kasi they are afraid that Magalong will speak against them in a flood control. So thank you so much for my one viewer. I hope that you will have a good evening. And I'm going to go out now. And thank you for the like. Don't forget to subscribe. Anytime, if I am free, I'll be here to send you a message. I know you miss my face. But don't forget to subscribe to help me get monetized and we can have earnings, and I will be able to help the most indigenous Filipino in the Philippines. This is the purpose why I'm doing this vlog. And to taking care of the stray animals. You know, I am a dog lover or animal lovers. Not just only dog, but also cat, carabao, cow, goats. See? Okay, good night. Thank you so much. And this is your Kapit Vlog. Be still. Just hold on. Bye-bye and good night.